Hey guys, I'm Josh with Smoke and Rotors, and today we're going to be braising some caribou roast, so stick with us, should be good. Got the old Yoda right here today. It is 4:07 and the sun's already going down, so hope we can get some good lighting on this before it's too late. You can see there, it's pretty warm today, 10 degrees. Supposed to be about 40 below next week, so we'll see how that turns out. But we'll go ahead and get the Yoda turned on here. On switch to on. Between in there it shows our firmware going to start at 350. We're going to cook this today at about 300 degrees. So I'm going to hold about 325 to get her started. And again, I told you guys with those temps up here, it's kind of what it's taking. So you guys can see here, got my grill grates out. And the reason I kind of do that is a lot of times the pellets will clump up there where the ignition source is, and you have to pull that whole diffuser plate out, clean it out, put some more in there. It's pretty rare. It usually only happens if you use a low quality pellet. So we're using barbecue delight. Today we're using hickory. That's all I have. Again, pellets are kind of hard to come by up here. Shipping costs are pretty high, so I use what I can and I use it sparingly. So we're gonna go ahead and get the smoker fired up, and we will check back with you when we pull the caribou out. All right guys, we're back inside. Here are our 2 caribou roasts. We've had these in a marinade for about 2 days. Just onion, some rosemary, salt, pepper, a little bit of red wine vinegar, and then I put about a cup of water and a cup of actual Cabernet Sauvignon red wine in this. So we're gonna get this out, get it all cleaned up in the sink, get it laying out while we're waiting on the smoker. All right guys, I'm using cold water. Get these out. Guys, I wish you could smell that. It smells great. Smell that rosemary mixed with that Cabernet Sauvignon. It smells wonderful. I'll go ahead and get as much of this stuff washed off as I can. Being real gentle. So you can see this meat is a very dark red meat. Marinade, you know, it's changed the color a little bit. But it's really tender. I mean, even just touch it, it's super, super tender. So pretty excited. You guys can get a good look there. I mean, that's a beautiful piece of caribou roast there. All right, guys, back. So we got the caribou out of the wash. Just gonna lay it out here and get it nice and patted down, dry. Smoker's still heating up. Oh yeah, those look great. All right guys, so what we have here is just a cast iron Dutch oven. I'll go ahead and get some butter on this. We're gonna get it up to temp, high temp. And we're gonna do kind of a quick sear on this meat. And then we're gonna put about a cup of water in here with a little bit of onion and some salt and pepper. And we're gonna put that on the smoker for about 30 minutes with the lid off, and then about another 30 minutes to 45 minutes with the lid on. And that should give us a nice braised caribou. Alright guys, sorry, I just thought it was recording, but apparently it wasn't recording. So, quick caribou steaks. Got about a minute on each side, high heat in the Dutch oven here. Over there, just getting a quick sear on these. So I apologize if everybody was watching. And I was wrong. So, always check your camera equipment. Alright guys, that should be about good right there. A little bit more on that side there. Now, I'll take some onion. Just kind of big chunks here. I'd say double stew kind of slices. These are gonna just kind of give us a nice flavor. Alright, that should be about good. On the sear, put some water, get some steam. There we go. Alright guys, that's about it for cooking that. Again, I apologize that I thought the camera was recording. So all we did is I put some olive oil on those, cut off some of the silver skin, put some olive oil on those, and I salt, pepper, a little bit of butter in the pan, Tillamook unsalted butter, and started to sear about a minute to a minute and a half on each side. We're gonna sear that, keep all the moisture in. I got the smoker up at 300, so we're gonna go throw this on there, and again, I'm gonna let it go uncovered for about 30 minutes. That way it's gonna get some smoke on it, and then we'll put the lid on and we'll let it go for another 30 to 45 minutes. All right, guys, we're outside. Up at temp, just give you a quick look here. I know the lighting's bad, sorry about that. But just about a half a white onion, 1 cup of water, and the seared meat in there. Looking for 300. We're gonna let that go for about 30 minutes. Again, try to get some good smoke on that. And then we'll put the lid on there and let it do its work that it's supposed to do. So stick with us, we'll be back in a few. Hey guys, Josh here. Caribou steaks are still in the smoker. I was getting ready to go out and put a temp probe in there, looking for about 145 on those. That's the recommended safe temp. I might bump it up to 150, 155 for the kids. But I definitely still want that nice pink center inside those roasts. But as I was grabbing this, I thought it'd be a cool time to talk to you guys. And again, I don't work for any company. I'm not looking for any advertisements or anything like that. But this is made by Thermowork. This is their chef alarm. And you can see here, this thing is programmable, and it's pretty amazing what this thing can do. It's got an alarm. You can hear different volume settings. I mean, this thing's loud. I can hear it when it's outside and I'm inside watching TV. I can hear this thing going off on the smoker. It's got a timer. It's got a low alarm you can set, a high alarm you can set. It's got a backlight there on the display. And the cool thing about it, you can see up there on the top. See if you guys can see it. It says 255, and then it has a min of minus 39. I hope that's in focus for you guys. But it gives you a min and max temp that the gauge is seen throughout the day. So minus 39, yeah. We had a cold spell here, and I had it sitting outside with a probe, just sitting inside the smoker. So that's what it recognized for that. But hey, again, this is made by Thermoworks. I'll put a link for Thermoworks down. Again, I don't get any money or anything like that for them. It's just, this is a great product, and it's something that I recommend to use. So check it out, Thermowork Chef Alarm. And they come in a bunch of different colors. So thanks, guys. All right, guys, we're back with the Caribou Roast here. And kind of to take us through that, we had a Caribou Roast. We put them in a bag in a marinade for 2 days with 1 cup of water, half cup of red wine, some rosemary, salt and pepper, whole peppercorns on that for the marinade. Just kind of sucked all the air out of that and put them in the fridge. Pulled them out, cleaned them off, cut the silver skin off. Fortunately, the camera didn't record it until we caught it a little later, but put them in a hot Dutch oven. We seared them on all the sides to keep all those juices inside. Put it out on the smoker at 300 degrees with the lid off. Total cook time for these was about an hour. So we went about 30 minutes with the lid off. Big thanks for our friends that gave us these caribou steaks. And we're gonna go ahead and cut these open and see how they look. Cut this at an angle here. They smell delicious. That wine that's coming out of them. See those juices coming out there? Let me just go ahead and push that down there. Look at that. It's wonderful. They smell great. Right, guys, you can see some pieces. I mean, this stuff is, look at that. For wild game, that is pretty tender. No, about as tender as you're gonna find. A lot of moisture still in that. That Sear had a lot of those juices in there, so it smells really good. It's not gamey. I'd say maybe a little bit less gamey than a venison. You can definitely smell that red wine and the rosemary, but let's go and give this a bite. If somebody gave me this and didn't tell me what it was, I'd have no idea that this was a wild animal. Man, that's really good. Most people think about venison, or they're raised and they eat just beef and chicken and pork out of the grocery store, and then rarely do they get a lot of wild meat. If you have friends like that that don't like stuff, this right here is a recipe to do, because this tastes fantastic. There is pretty much zero gaminess to this. It's tender. Yeah, guys, this tastes fantastic. And here's the ultimate test, though. The missus, she doesn't like wild animals, so we're gonna give her a shot and see what she thinks about it. Because if she likes it, then you know it's good.
I'll be honest.
What do you think? Like, if you didn't know that was caribou, would you think it was a wild game?
It's actually pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's really good. Yeah. Very mild, right? Yeah, it's really
Not
good.
bad.
All right, so I'm Josh with Smoking Rotors, and this is with her camera debut, but we'd like to thank you guys for watching. Again, this is Braised Caribou Roast. We hope you guys like the video and you subscribe. Leave us a comment if you have any questions, and we'll see you next time. Take care.